flowers don't usually bloom while the leaves are turning. Like all the seasons are happening at once.
My grandfather used to take me hiking here as a kid. I kept coming on my own after he passed. It was a grounding experience. Something to get me out of my own head. My memories here are good, for the most part, but I stopped hiking here after some bad ones.
Yeah, the limp is making everything vaguely comedic. I'll go down there first. I do see the door up here. I'm overwhelmed with options. Simply must take one. Will you take the watermill key? I shall take the watermill key. Thank you very much. If there was a boat, maybe I could use it to get around. But there isn't, so I can't. Doesn't make any sense. It's the same room as that is in that house. I feel like would have gotten used to that by now. I'll keep the key on me. Glad I found this place first. Less glad that I have a silly limp. Where does this door lead then? Does it say something up there? Are those words? Welcome to Devil's Den. Well, that answers both of those questions, doesn't it? This looks like the wallpaper in my room. Why am I even surprised anymore? See? All the stuff I've seen in this place. Ah. Survey the stars. Cetus. Cetus? Or was that what we saw? Ancient Greek sea monsters known as Cetus were terrifying abominations, sometimes described as serpents with the head of a boar, other times as whale-like creatures with wide, massive tails. All descriptions of them imply their size was behemoth, larger than the largest ships, their heads alone spanning over an estimated 50 meters. I mean, it kind of looks cute there, though. It's less cute there. Right, we'll explore this direction in a bit. I feel like this will eliminate an avenue first. Hopefully. Perhaps not. Survey the stars. Cassiopeia? Cassiopeia, Andromeda's mother and the queen of Ethiopia, has a mysterious past. She's most known for her claims that she and her daughter, Andromeda, were far more beautiful than the Nereids of the sea. Her hubris and vanity brought Poseidon to invoke the wrath of the sea monsters. Ah, he was beside himself, let me tell you. On the kingdom of Ethiopia, Cassiopeia consulted a sage who foretold that the only way to subside Poseidon's wrath was to give her daughter as sacrifice. Left without options as her kingdom continued to be battered by the sea, she chained Andromeda to the rocks, offering her to Cetus. And because she wasn't on the chair, and then she was like Cetus, and then they plonked her on the chair. That's exactly how that went. Hang on. What does the sign say? The sign says nothing. Something's down there. Well, that way has spooky music. Whereas this way is relaxing. With a couple more directions. We found the library. Fork. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna need to use the map quite a lot, aren't we? But we found a dead end at least. Dick move, statue. Dick move. I might want burst back on. So many books, the titles are illegible. Sensing there's no reason to actually investigate those. The inside of the basin is stained with a dry, deep red coat of something. It smells terrible. Will you take the bandage? Yes, please. I could do with the bandage. Presumably we have to put something in the basin. Oh. I'm sorry, forest dog. I thought you were going to hurt me. Hey. I don't understand how I keep ending up here. Once upon a time, this was probably a nice kitchen. This Bordeaux. I remember finding her just like this in the woods one day. It's why I stopped coming here. There was a buck standing over her, as if in mourning. I wonder what happened to him. Might have something to do with that wolf you just photographed to death. The wood is rotten and swollen shut. Don't budge. You take the film. Yes, yes I shall. Oh, there's another dog. Well, you just go through the wall. You don't have to attack me through the wall, doggo. That would be cheating. Not where I thought I was going, but... There are a lot of places incomplete. take so many pictures of these doggos. I found a boat. We'll go that direction last. Old rusty chain wrapped round the handle. Still too strong to break with my bare hands. That red goo again. So that's a locked door. That's the way I came in, right? Oh, I wish I didn't approach you. This is a big area. Yeah. Oh, fuck, sorry. It's Perseus. Ryan? I don't know. Dipper? Skateboard? North Star?
I remember coming to this lookout on a field trip to learn about the stars. At first, the vastness of it all was scary, but as I got older, it became reassuring. Our existence, improbable as it is, seemed to me like a miracle in itself, but that wonder faded over time. These days, I don't feel the same about the stars, or anything, really.
I just clipped forward there. Oh, I just jumped down. Andromeda. Andromeda is known, tragically, for being laid forth as sacrifice to the gods by her mother, Cassiopeia. If only there was a sort of humorous... Her unfortunate story, which is so unfortunate, is a classic example of the lack of agency humanity has in history and the grander scheme of the universe. Through no doing of her own, she went from being forced to marry her uncle to being chained to the rocks for her mother's mistakes, and finally forced to marry Perseus after he saved her from Cetus. She looks like that. Is this a puzzle? Please. Go that way. Oh. Wheels upon wheels. Did I say I thought it was going to loop at some point? Switch marker. I have a key for this place. There's a fish. And a doggo. Whatever that does, it's on now. Well, I'll turn right. Yeah, no. I know I've not explored properly back there. I'm gonna go back, but... We've almost gone full circle again. Just went there for the switch marker. There's noise going on outside my window. Isn't there a wolf here? Will that enter the windmill? I don't need this key anymore. Oh, we're gonna run out of film. Broken oil lantern and some canned food. Watermill poem. Curate a memoir absolute while those you love don't ever have the chance to read it. Along with time, in the end we all become the tide. Give way to what will keep you fully youthful, undefeated. Don't ever let them make you say goodbye. Ebb along with time. In the end, we all become the tide, forged in the world without reason or rhyme. Could be a puzzle. C, D, E. Okay, hang on. C, D, E, C, G. I used to have a notes section on my screen. I used to have pieces of paper and a pencil. It's right here. Where is the pencil? I own a pencil. I own many pencils. Okay, lovely. It's too much. G, F, D, E. That's not page 1, is it? C, D, E. Not my first rodeo. F. Let's double check that. C, D, E. G, F, D, E, F. Okay. Really? D, D, E. G. Okay, hang on. B, D, E, C, D, E. G, F, D, E, F. Is that E flat? Okay, so I almost guessed that without even looking at the poem. Because I was just playing the song in the background. Alright, I like that puzzle. That wasn't difficult, but they don't always have to be, you know? Sometimes it's just nice to have something that makes sense. I see the waterfall through the window. Cool. Interesting. Looks like there was a cave in. Okay, it's been a while since I've saved. I'm feeling a little nervous. Caves. Also, I only have 4 film left. Oh, fucking, I don't know. Okay, I thought it broken then. Just for beginners too. White to move, mate in 2. Okay, cool. Long exposure mod. I shall. For my Roback moments. Okay. So yeah, I sort of faffed around, but like it felt like the most powerful thing I wanted to move something close to the queen there, and obviously by doing, there were only 2 that could swing close, but I actually couldn't tell you if that would have won the game or not, but apparently it would. Empty minecart. Bolt cutters, cool. Oh, fucked. Okay, we got lucky there. Yeah, there's so much fucking antiseptic in the game and not enough bandages. It's my fault for not saving often enough. Because I can't really undo that. Ah, yes, I know why. Just to be clear, so I can just still use these on their own.
Of course it's fish dogs. Can't escape them, even here.
Dick move, game. Like, right now I have no ammo. That's an idea, but we have two in there. I don't really get the long exposure. Oh no, I can only do one at a time. I'll use it in a pinch, but ideally I don't want to use any more. Right. There was a fence somewhere. Hopefully the dogs are fucked off. We also left a boat somewhere, which we could have presumably taken back. Okay. Huh. I cannot, for the life of me, remember. Where that fence was. So the most sensible option actually would be to retrace our steps. Because that has the least amount of stuff. Well, yeah, we'll find all the new stuff later, of course, but... Sorry, I went out drinking yesterday. I don't go out drinking very often, but it was a birthday. And this drink went way too much when we do. Was it the library? I don't think it was. No, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Climbing through the weeds, imagine all the ticks and other ticks in there. Not really sure what's buzzing. Lovely. I cut the chains with the bolt cutters. $72. An array of lights, no buttons or anything. I can interact with here. Obviously connected with these things. We're going to follow the right wall. Should be able to get to the other side of the river with this. I don't really need to be on the other side of the river, but it's nice to be able to do so. Let's check what's over there. Finally. Okay, we go out and we go right. Isn't this where we started? Cool. Journal entry 3. If there was any doubt in my mind that this is not the afterlife that has been laid to rest, it's useless to try and figure out what this place is, though. I have to use everything I have to just keep going. Whatever these monsters are, they're relentless, and that thing guarding the tome page almost took me out for good. If I knew one thing for certain, it's that Mom isn't here. That doesn't matter anymore, though. I have to escape, but I'm not hopeful about my chances. This place isn't giving up either. Oh, presumably I didn't have that exit before. There's a hexagon-shaped hole. No other way to interact with it. Curious. I find a crank. I'll return here. Heart. The dark heart of the wood, grotesque and petrified, lays hidden from the world, a shell of what's inside. But if nature's bounty lends its soul, and heaven's power makes it whole, those who search will no doubt see the present, past, and what will be. Gigantic heart wedged between the roots of the tree like they grew together. It's not beating, and there are tendrils, veins maybe, sprouting out both sides deep into the forest. It seems to be connected to this mechanism, something stuck inside, but it doesn't seem to like there's any way to operate it. Cool. Right. I think I'm happy with the progress we've made. I think I'm going to let you go. Also, there's no one here live right now, so... Let me just make...
All this beauty, fed by decay. I can never look at it the same again.
I'm glad the dogs didn't arrive while I was just doing that monologue that time. Who let the dogs out? Who? That's what I want to know. Oh, did I throw away the bolt cutters as well? Because I didn't need them anymore. Are the cigarettes for anything? Either way. been having a Devil May Cry 5. No, I have not. Lies. John, it shouldn't say Devil May Cry 5. No, you're right. It should not. It should say something else. It should say Heartworm. I've been the Johnstruct. Thank you very much for watching. I've been having a Heartworm adventure. Farewell.